hopefully I'm back. But I am confused and bewildered. The camera seems to have just died entirely. And I have no idea why. It's just gone dead. Yeah, I don't know why I'm visible. I don't know what. The light is on my camera to say that I am streaming. To say that it's supposed to be working, but somehow there is no signal coming through. You see, things are going well, your internet is crapping out too, it's not your fault. I don't know that it's my fault. I haven't done anything different than I've done before. So you've got to put up with Cartoon Doris instead. Let me make it a bit smaller so I'm not impinging on my signature. There we go. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I mean, we can still have toast time. I can still play Machinika. I'm just not going to have any face cam. How do people feel about that? Or do I just abandon it for the evening and decide that it's not a thing to do? Welcome back, sorta. Yeah. All you can do is hear me right now. It's fine like this. I've already lost somebody who was watching. Oh no. Also, hello Kate, hello Roz, hello Pokey, hello Ghostly. Yeah. Well, heck. Honestly, all of the Elgato things are doing terrible things at the moment. I don't know what's going on with them. So, yeah, that's a bit of a nuisance. So, how have your weeks been, chat? Mine's going well, as you can tell. What have been your victories this week? Have you had victories? Is there anything we can celebrate that's been positive in your lives? We can try. We can try. So, I've had a really, really busy week. Work has gone bananas, so I've had a lot to do work-wise. Mum had her operation last week, so obviously I've been checking in on her. I took her to the supermarket on Monday to make sure she'd got everything she needed. And she has. She's doing fine. But unfortunately, we were supposed to get our haircut on Wednesday, and that didn't happen because I had a work meeting that was overrunning it. So I've been taking notes for the minutes for an international meeting with, I think on Wednesday there were 81 participants spread across 27 countries. Yeah, Pokey managed to wire the electrics in the main bedroom with only a few circuits tripping due to our electrics being a bit crap with earth leakage. I wonder whether that is what's killed the camera, Pokey. I mean, it shouldn't have done. The camera wasn't turned on at the time, but who knows what happened with everything going pop. But yeah, it was working yesterday though, so it can't be that. I don't know why it was working yesterday and suddenly today, no thank you. But yeah, so camera is apparently not working at all. Yeah, but the UPS shut down and the PC all shut down due to that. But it can't be that because it was working yesterday, so I was thinking off the top of my head, but absolutely can't be that. Yeah, so lots and lots of work. And we're also doing lots of stuff in the main bedroom to get it ready for want to redecorate it before the built-in wardrobes start going in on Tuesday. So I've washed the walls down, filled some holes. There's going to be a lot of sanding that needs doing, but I've also painted the architrave around the bedroom door with paint stripper and spent most of the afternoon scraping paint off that. So, and ruined a pair of shoes into it because I've got dissolved paint all over the soles of the shoes, which are currently sitting outside waiting for me. Hi Halo! Welcome to No Camera, Doris. My camera has gone on strike. It's not playing. So I don't know whether I'm going to need a new camera or what's going to happen. We'll have to try and... I think I've still got the... Well, Pokey's got my old one. We might have to go back to the old Logitech. That's assuming Pokey still does have the old one. On the other hand, it might be the opportunity that I needed to get the camera with the pan, tilt, zoom tracking that I couldn't justify before, but suddenly I might be able to justify it now that this camera's not working. Can you remember what it was called? Wasn't it called OBS Bot? Yeah, the OBS Bot. Artificial intelligence smart camera. Have to see whether we can I can justify that or not. It's quite a lot of money. I think that was the reason we didn't go with it. But yes. Well, thank you for bringing that down, Pokey. Are we going to try and set it up now? Because... Can do. Right. Technology is happening behind the scenes. Is that going to... how does that... It goes like that. Okay. Let me pop that there. No, it won't. It doesn't come up as... Let's try that. Oh, it did work. I'm here. Hello. Right. Gosh, I've got things to do. It is a Doris. Let me make that bigger. I don't know whether I can zoom it. Hang on a minute. There are things I need to do to... Right, let's... So we want filters. Well, that's doing really well. I can see how much interference is happening there. Let me turn that off. You don't need that. That's really not good, is it? The interference on this is dire. Which is interesting because it doesn't show up on the actual camera. I wonder why it's showing up so badly on here. Your internet is off and on, but at least there's a Doris. Yeah, the spelling of ghostly there is interesting, Halo. Hi, Nia. We're having technical difficulties. Let me... there's a couple of other things I need to do, but trying to remember how to do them all whilst I'm live is not ideal. Right, let's cut that bit out for a start. Okay. If you do disappear, you'll be screaming at things. Okay. I don't know what to do about this interference here, because it's not showing up on the preview. But then when it's actually broadcasting, it's looking terrible. So let me go back to the filters. Oh my word, I am managing to make myself look terribly dreadful. Look at me! I'm invisible! Is that a bit better? That looks a bit better. It's not ideal, but considering I'm doing all of it on the fly... I think that's as good as we're getting for just trying to do it immediately. Spoopy Doris. Oh well. Okay, well we've got the old Logitech working, even though the face cam is completely on strike. Look, that's what you get from the face cam. Absolutely nothing. It looks much better. Good. Good. Let me make myself a bit bigger. Even though, as I said, it's not ideal. I mean, there's a horrible sort of halo around me of green screen, but it's as good as we're getting right now. And at least I can see you and you can see me. Hurrah! There we are. That's a victory. I've managed to unbreak things immediately. You're hiding. Kate, is that because I said I could see you? I can see chat. I can see chat. That's what I meant. So what else have chat been up to? What have you all been up to? take a well-earned sip of tea right now. Halo's been up to nothing. Didn't you get hubby back this week? Wasn't that this a week thing? Yard work, applying for jobs, yes. No good news, only slightly bad. Oh yes, you were taking Dad to the doctors, weren't you? I hope everything's okay on that front. Likewise with Ghostly and Grandma. That was last Friday, so that's a win. Yes. He's in hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cade. Ros, finished your prop sword for convention day. Number 1 later today. Oh, nice. Yeah, all of the hugs for Cade and Cade Dad. He's doing okay. Hospital visits and stress, not been a good week sadly, and now even more internet issues. I have to say that even though Toast Time was about celebrating victories and trying to look at the positives, I've never intended that it should try and gloss over the fact that we have down things as well. You know, life happens, and, you know, I want all of you to know that we love you, we support you, and, you know, there's always a place to come to try and mitigate the worst that life throws at you. But it is natural to cycle between not so good and good. There's a very helpful phrase of "this too shall pass," and it's true of everything. Happy times will pass, but sad times will pass as well. So yeah, they're keeping him in for tests. That's fair enough, Cade. Unfortunately, also this week, my mum has been very good friends with another couple in the retirement village, and they were supposed to be celebrating, I'll give his real name because it doesn't really matter at this stage. They were both supposed to be celebrating John's 90th birthday this week. John has been very unwell for a very long time. He's had bowel cancer, and he unfortunately went downhill quick last week, and he did make it into his 90th birthday, but an hour and a half later he passed. So, you know, Mum was very much, you know, supporting Sheila, but I think that Sheila and my mum will be doing a lot more together in the future. It wasn't unexpected, and he was 90 on the day he passed, so entered this world and departed it 90 years later to the day. So, you know, it is a part of life, you know, people leaving, you know, we do lose people. We lose people not just to the inevitable, but people grow apart. People have differences of opinions and part that way. There's all sorts of things that happen. Sometimes it's just that your lives diverge. How is Doris' mum? Doris' mum is doing well. She's I think the thing she's finding at the moment is she's a bit bored because she likes to be doing, and she's not allowed to do at the moment. But she tried to do yesterday. She went out to the supermarket on her own and got back and had to have a big nap. And she was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And I said, you had surgery. That's what's wrong with you. You're supposed to be resting up. But yeah, she's doing fine. She's doing absolutely fine. She's got a very rakish, piratical scar across her eyebrow at the moment, which is quite wonderful. Oh, and you've had bad news as well, Halo. hubby's younger cousin in his 20s has lymphoma cancer. The good news is there's a lot that can be done for various cancers these days. So I hope that he can get the best treatment. I had a friend who has since emigrated to the US actually, and he had leukemia in his teens, and he had, you know, he did go through treatment, and he definitely had brushes with, you know, things not going as well as they hoped, but he did pull through eventually. Hi Snowdrake, yes, we missed you yesterday. You missed the debacle of my start. My Elgato Facecam has died a death. So I'm back on the old Logitech. Your friend had it, went through the treatment. She's doing great. You have the highest hopes for him. Absolutely. I mean, and on that front, do you remember I said that my uncle was diagnosed with prostate cancer? He has been treated. He's just had his 6-month checkup after they gave him the all clear, and he's still all clear. So he is officially now in remission. So that's a good thing. You blame the traffic. Oh, did you just not get home early yesterday, Snowdrake? I mean, it definitely happens. I did wonder whether you'd been detained at work. You left for work at 6 o'clock in the morning and you only managed to get home at 11 p.m. Oh my word, that is a day. I'm so sorry, Snowdrake. I thought I'd been working hard, but that's a lot harder. You have a big victory this week. You're number 2 on the waiting list for the university you most want to get into, and you actually got into your second choice uni with your grades. So you still have to wait to see if you get to your first choice, but you know you got in somewhere. That's wonderful, Nia. And it's great to have some positive news. Thank you for being the moment of positivity in the chat. Well done, Nia. Yay! It is good news about my uncle, yes. And his daughter, my cousin, and her husband were accepted for the house that they want to buy. So the house that they want to buy is off the market, I think. I might be able to, if people would be interested, find the house that they're... Oh, actually, should I do this on stream? I was about thinking I could show you the house that they're buying, and then I was thinking maybe that's doxing my cousin. Maybe I shouldn't do that thing. Five of those hours were sitting in traffic. Oh no, Snowdrake. Had there been a big accident or something? Had there been an incident that caused the traffic to be so horrendous? You've been constantly checking the website where the uni results come. Yes, I'm not surprised. Besides being sleepy, you had a good week. Oh, have you got victories to share with us, Snowdrake? That would be lovely. They're saying, unfortunately, some people in chat have not been having good weeks. But as I said, it's absolutely realistic. Sometimes you don't have a good week. And we're all here to support. You know, we'll happily celebrate victories, but cuddles and squishes and hugs for the people having not such a good time. Oh, I suppose the other thing I can celebrate is how well the charity stream went last Saturday. I know quite a few of you came and supported, and I am so grateful that you came and supported. Thank you so much. The community was well represented, and I hope you had a good time if you did come to the charity stream. I had fun, and the other presenters with me were absolutely lovely. So I can recommend to follow Wholesome Horror Gaming, Nico Hart, Tiny Shark Gaming, Psychit, Inanda, and Francois. Oh, and Bloody Drongo. Yeah. Oh, yes, and I have booked an optician appointment for Pokey for tomorrow. So, I will be accompanying him to the optician tomorrow. So that's the thing that we're doing as well. You're expecting an Amazon delivery tomorrow, which might conflict. Well, I don't have to accompany you if you're worried about the Amazon delivery turning up whilst you're at the optician's, Pokey. Charity stream was fun, and the money is going to a fabulous charity. Absolutely. You got the tomato plants your father started in the greenhouse? They'll be going in the garden tomorrow. Nice. Oh, yeah. Pokey needs to go to the optician. Even if he doesn't need glasses, he's at an age where, you know, your health can be checked so much through the tests that they do at the optician. You do need the Amazon delivery as it's a birthday present for our younger grandson. It's his birthday tomorrow. It's a Lego space shuttle. You bought some replacement herbs and plants for the ones you lost? Nice, Halo. I had a think about that. I don't know whether it would work or not, but you might want to look into a tiny polytunnel or something that you can cover in fleece or something if you've got bad weather forecast. You got cuddles whilst you waited to pay with a Bernese mountain dog? Lovely. Oh, the Canadians all with these huge dogs. Your brain's not working. It took you almost a minute to find the word for the glass plant house thing. We call them a greenhouse. You called it a hothouse. They are the same thing, yes. You've spent 2 days hanging out with a friend if you've been social enough for now. Okay, Nia, thank you for popping by as usual. And congrats. We look forward to hearing how uni goes. I mean, I know it's a way off. It's a few months before you'll be going to uni, but really good to hear that you will definitely be going. So what else have people been up to? Anything exciting? Anything not so exciting? Been looking at one. You're going to have to build one out of wood and hard plastic. Need to find a good place for it in our area. The ones that we used to have up when I was young, you just made a hoop, like half hoops that went into the ground, and that minimized the amount that you were trying to keep warm. I wonder whether I can find what I'm talking about. Oh, this one's like a pop-up one. That's quite cute. See what I'm talking about? This is just like a pop-up one, but you can cover it in bubble wrap or fleece to make it warmer. You just pop it up and cover everything. That one looks like it would fold down to virtually nothing as well. So that looks quite good. You need dollars though, and the property taxes just came in. The one your father has is real glass. The one before was also a tunnel one with hoops and plastic. I don't know that I'd do a wood frame. You don't need it to be there permanently. It's just there for sheltering tender things if the weather is threatening. Well, that's the point. It's not to take up yard space permanently. It's just there for literally when you need to protect them when the weather is threatening. You know, the rest of the time you leave it sort of folded up in storage. I mean, I think ours was up for a maximum of 3 weeks out of the year. You didn't have... Whereas if you build something out of wood, it's not going to store easily. You have a lot of research to do. Yeah. Chester protests and near flops. You have PVC electrical conduit that is stiff but bendy, so you made the hoops out of those. Yes, absolutely. I think ours were actually made out of wire, but they were like coat hanger wire that we'd undone the coat hangers. Like, you know, you get the wire ones back from like dry cleaning and stuff. I think we'd just straightened the coat hangers out to make the wire hoops. But it was absolutely something that was really quick to put up and really quick to take down again. That pop-up one looked fantastic. And I know expensive was a worry. But that one that I just popped up, I mean, obviously... even in Canadian dollars, I think that one was $20, which overall is a lot less expensive than losing all your plants. I don't know whether you can find something like that in Canada, but one would imagine it would be quite useful. Hi, Dina! Another one whose mum's had surgery. How's she doing, Dina? I mean, from what I saw in Discord the other day, she's like my mother. She's bored and trying to do too much, even though she's not supposed to be sitting up. She's sitting up for too long and stuff. But I know you said yesterday that, you know, the pain that she was in has lessened already. She's currently chilling alone on her couch at home. Nice. Something I've been enjoying this week is watching the Chelsea Flower Show on television. So there's a big show. It's the premier horticultural show in the UK. They build show gardens, and there is a huge display. The Chelsea Flower Show. You've been sent back home because she can handle herself. You'll be called if you're needed. I know the feeling, Dina. It's exactly what I've got from my mother. Exactly. Do you remember I made the video last year about the Chelsea Flower Show? Well, I've been watching the actual television coverage of it this week. Do you know, Halo, I think it's one of those interesting dynamics that in their heads, they're still the ones taking care of you. You shouldn't be the ones taking care of them. even when, you know, we're perfectly happy and willing to look after, it's like, yeah, don't need you, you're fine. So your mother's the same as well, Halo? She tried to send you home an hour earlier than when you actually left. You stayed because it was a home renovating show on TV and you wanted to watch it nice. Talking of which, I'm not actually filming myself doing it, but I am filming the various stages of clearing out the master bedroom, and I intend to do some little clips of as we go through on that. Would people be interested in that when it's eventually finished? Again, try to gauge how much of my life you want me to share with you. And it's perfectly okay if you're like, no, don't particularly want to see any of that. She is still taking a lot of care for you. To be fair, you couldn't cope without her help. Help each other a lot, which is nice. That is nice, Dina. Oh, that's so lovely, Halo. A good mum is difficult to find, I have to say. I whinge about my mother, but, you know, I wouldn't change her. Most of the things I whinge about are because they're too close to home. I see things in her that I don't want to see in myself. Do you know what I mean? You hadn't seen her in person since January. As a yes please from Ghostly, you'd like to see the video of progress in the bedroom? Of course. Yes, we're all so much like our mums. I think the females are. I don't know what... Does it hold true for you, Snowdrake? Do you find your mum irritates you in some ways and then you think about it very carefully and it's like, yeah, I do that as well. And I don't like to be reminded of the fact that I do that. Yes. Oh, well, it's interesting to hear that it works for sons as well. You whine about your mother a lot, but in the end you're glad you have her because she helps you so much. There's a reason why you moved 60 kilometres and found an apartment 2 houses over from your mother after all. Yeah, I mean, certainly in your situation, you know, having family nearby that, you know, where you can support each other is really great. I mean, it's a little bit more lopsided for me. I don't need my mother to look after me at all. Even with the sort of ADHD, I've been living with that for so long. I know how to live with it. Whereas I think Mum would be a bit lost without me these days. Oh, that was a victory. So Mum had to write a letter for a solicitor in connection with some financial things. I drafted the letter for her, and she's got she needed it witnessed, and one of the people at the retirement home is a retired solicitor. So I drafted the letter, sent it to her. She, you know, put it onto a piece of paper and printed it up and took it off to the chap to witness it. And he was like, who drafted this? And she said, oh yeah, my daughter. He said, well, I'd have given her a job. She's got that absolutely spot on legally, which I think was nice. Your mum helps you with paperwork and appointment making a lot because anxiety. Yeah, the other way round for me, Dina. I help my mum with paperwork and appointment making a lot because anxiety. You have it with both of them. You think about equal with both parents. Yeah, so you see your dad doing things that irritate you and then think, oh yeah, I do that too. That's fair enough. You eat lunch together almost every day because you both eat trash if you ate alone, but we eat decent meals if you cook together. That is so valid. I mean, obviously I have Pokey, so I cook because Pokey, but on your own, it is so tempting to eat trash. So tempting. When Pokey goes away for a week, I don't eat anywhere near as healthily as I eat when he's home. The music is a bit loud against me talking, is it? It's very quiet in my ears. Let me grab the Wavelink. Wavelink is another thing that has been... is that a bit better? Wavelink has been playing up as well. I completely uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and at least 3 of the channels haven't come back. So everything is routed through different ways to how it used to be routed. I don't know what's going on with Elgato at the moment. But things that used to be really good are no longer really good, which is a real shame. You don't really hear a difference. Honestly, looking at the levels, they are very different. Is that any better? So I've only got the music on 1/4 of the output, and you're getting 3/4 the output is my voice. And you're really not hearing any difference at all, Dina? Let me know. Can you hear it? Can you still hear the music now? Yes. Interesting. How about now? And now? You can still hear the music fine. Well, interesting. Let me have a quick look at OBS to see what's happening there. Interesting. So the monitoring on OBS suggests that I've only got the music on 1/4 and I've got 3/4 voice coming through as well. So I have no idea what's happening there. Honestly, everything is breaking. It's a nightmare. Oh, let's try something else. Can you hear it at all now? You should be able to, I think. I can't hear it. It's not going to my headphones at all. Music's still there. Interesting. Very interesting. One of the great peeves for your dad is needing a tool for something you're working on, asking the others to go and fetch it, and then when they get back, sorry, don't need it, couldn't wait, I MacGyvered something while you were fetching. You do think the music is more quiet for you. I did turn up the gain on my microphone as well. The problem with turning up the gain on the microphone is if there's any noise in the background, you'll hear it much more clearly as well. It is technical issues stream, it really is. I saw that Pokey had a small fit about the cost of the OBS bot. I thought it was the Tail Air, which is 419, which is much more than 269 tiny one that you were looking at. I mean, in fairness, there's all sorts of things I could do instead, but yeah. Oh, it's Dina, you missed the start of the stream. My camera has given up the ghost. My Elgato face cam is not working at all. Pokey had to go and fetch my Logitech from upstairs, and people ended up having to watch me fixing that live on stream. That's why I've got a nice halo around me of green screen at the moment. Yep, it's very much a whelp. Everything is breaking today. So don't feel bad that you mentioned the thing about the music. I'd far rather know that that's not working as well. I'm getting work cam, Doris. Well, this was actually my stream camera before Pokey got to take it away to use for his work. So, but yeah, I'm wondering what to do. I mean, I could use the... You're behind me? Oh, hey, hello. Yeah, but do you see what I mean? Like the sort of fringing effect that's round the edge of me? Like, I look like a little cutout because the green screen is not perfectly set up. I'm normally a bit better about getting the green screen set up. But yes, I mean, whilst I was trying to get it set up, I went invisible for a while. I was ghostly Doris for a little while. But yeah, I was having to set up everything live on the stream, and it was not great. You're probably the only one being bothered by the music being too loud because of audio processing. It's fine, Dina. I'd far rather know about these things than not know. It's just a technical issues stream. Honestly, I've been thinking about possibly it's time to look at new stuff anyway, but I am cross with the face cam. I don't know why that stopped working, but I think I've had it far too long for any like warranty claim or anything. See whether I can search my orders. No results found, so it wasn't in the last 2 years, so I've probably had it a while. It's annoying that it fell over though. It's when was Facecam launched? November the 2nd, 2022. So I think I got one in like December or something. So it hasn't lasted that long. 18 months? That's a bit poor. Maybe I'll try it on a different port or something. I'm not getting an error though. It's just not giving me a picture. There might be a way to reset it. We'll give it a go and see whether I can reset it. Who knows? I don't, obviously. Don't get 2-year warranty. I honestly don't know. I think the Elgato warranty is only 1 year. The warranty period is 2 years for products bought new in box.
And learned much and learned. You have served our cause
I've got
to the
echoes.
truest faith, the truest. Therefore I name you blessed and blessed.
Hi, Maybe. Thank you for the resub. 51 months. My word, that's been a while. Did you all get the echo as well, by the way? Did you hear it twice? I could hear it twice, but I don't know whether stream could. Yes, sorry about that. I don't know whether it's something to do with the way I've got OBS set up. You know, things have not been going well today. But that's fine. Sometimes it happens like that. Whoops. Okay, sorry about that. I have to say, the OBS setting up for this is a bit for the chat screen is not the way it should be set up. So possibly I need to go back to the starting board with this and rebuild the chat scene. But that's not affecting whether the Elgato Facecam was working or not. So you have a thing to celebrate? Absolutely, we're still doing that, maybe. Absolutely. Don't mind me. Tech issues have been a theme this stream so far. I'm waiting with bated breath at celebrating with Maybe. You got your new car? Nice! Not so nice that you were in a car accident a couple of weeks ago. That's horrible. But I didn't know that your car had been written off. I do remember you saying that you had to go car shopping and you weren't very keen on it. But it was all worth it. You got a new car and you love it. Excellent. Is it a new car or is it a new to you car? You hadn't really announced what had happened. As long as you're okay, maybe. I mean, which I assume you are, since I think you'd tell us if you weren't. New to you, but previously owned by a New Yorker, so it's very lightly used. Yes, that would be the case. A bit like having a car owned by a Londoner here. Well, that's pretty splendid. 5 years old with under 15,000 miles on it. Nice. Done enough miles that nothing would be a problem from not being used enough. But as you say, that is a very light mileage. That's great. So yay for new car. And may it serve you well, and may you not be hit by somebody else doing something daft. Which I infer is what happened last time. Dealer's very reputable. Yes. Yes, I'm sure. It sounds like a really lovely new to you car, maybe. It's a bit like my last car before last, which I sold to next door. That was low mileage and a little bit older. I think it was about 3 years old, maybe 4. And the family that owned it were just leaving the country, so they needed to sell it. So I got it for a very good price too. But obviously, price wasn't an issue if insurance is paying for it, which I assume it was, since accident, which wasn't a fault for you. Nissan Rogue. Ooh, I do not know Nissan Rogue. I will be Googling for Nissan Rogue as we speak. Let me have a look at a Nissan Rogue. Oh, an SUV. Oh, it's called the X-Trail here. Okay. Yeah, I've got friends who've got the X-Trail. It's a nice car. May is going rogue. You test drove one years ago, you didn't mind it. I think that Nissan have got a pretty good reputation for being very reliable workhorses. They're not necessarily the most exciting of cars, but sometimes you don't want one, you know, an exciting car. Sometimes you want that reliability under you. You replaced your old Rogue, basically. The Blueberry is dead. Long live the Blueberry. You already used the trunk space in your new car for scoring a nice free kitchen cabinet for your sister. Nice. Yours is a work car, isn't it, Snowdrake? Was it comfortable sitting 5 hours in traffic? The inquiring minds would like to know. Older model Nissan were definitely very reliable. Obviously, since you've had yours for 24 years, Dina. But very nice. I love to hear it. You'd have driven your old one for at least another 5 years if it hadn't been totaled. Yeah. It was comfortable. The first hour wasn't so bad because you were fiddling with all the menu settings. It's just a good time to find out what everything does. I've got nothing better to do. Let's see what this does. But I mean, that's how you know you're in a... After you ran out of menu, it got more boring. Yeah. Do you listen to the radio in the car? How many of you listen to the radio in the car? How many of you listen to music that you put in via Android Auto or something? You listen to the music on your phone, Dina? You listen to audiobooks, Snowdrake? I should imagine you got through a good portion of audiobook in 5 hours. You connect your phone via audio cable. Yeah, to be fair, I also connect my phone, but I use Android Auto, which is just a USB cable. You listen to your music, Halo. Your mum's car connects via Bluetooth. Yeah, interestingly, in the Jaguar, the Android Auto will not work through Bluetooth. The phone connects to my car fine with Bluetooth, because any phone calls or anything route naturally through the car's audio, but it doesn't turn the Android Auto on, which means that I can't do things like play Spotify through it. Radio and phone, depending on where you are. You have a radio station that just loops the news, so you listen to that for one loop and then switch to the phone. Yeah? Your mum has to suffer through K-pop when you drive together. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not sure I would suffer through K-pop either, to be perfectly honest. It's definitely not a genre that is appealing to me in the slightest. Actually, we were having a discussion this morning in Discord about the fascination that weebs have with Japan and others have with Korea, and my circle of friends, none of us get it. I mean, you know, you get it, that's absolutely lovely. I'm not suggesting anything other than, you know, if you enjoy it, it's not hurting anybody else, you go for it. Absolutely love it. But I just don't get it. As I said, I'm not trying to stop it for anybody else. That's absolutely not my intention. I just don't get it. But then, you know, there's probably things that I love that people don't get at all. It's what makes us all different after all, isn't it? I tend to put Spotify on if it's not a radio program I'm interested in. I mean, I think the UK is a little bit different in that the BBC radio stations, we have national BBC radio stations, do actually cover quite a large chunk of national interest. Natural that we have different preferences in music since we're different generations too. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting point. I'm not necessarily stuck with the music that I grew up with. I listen to a lot of current indie. I like current indie. So things like Paris Paloma, I'm just trying to think of all the... Let me pull Spotify up. I better not start it, but let me pull it up and have a look at some of the stuff I've got on my... Birdie, Henry Jameson, Phoebe Bridgers, like Noah Khan. There's Churches. There's a lot that I like modern indie. You see, I think that this is one of those things. The BBC don't replay the same 3 songs every 10 minutes. They just don't do that. Well done on the 5 applications, Halo. And don't worry about the you got 1 no back. At least you got a response. I mean, from what I hear of the job market, there are an awful lot of people a lot of companies who just ghost people, which is just the rudest thing I can think of. Be right back, need to take Nia out. Absolutely fine. I think that's one of the advantages of BBC Radio, Dina. They have got such a massive music list that they don't do the repetitive thing. And it's not necessarily all music either. There's, not that I listen to it, but Pokey likes to listen to sports commentary on the radio. We've got Radio 4, which is talk radio, and does sort of dramatisations as well. You wrote so many applications, and out of 50 applications you got maybe 3 answers. Yeah. It is ridiculous. I also saw a YouTube video on a channel where a company boss decided to go through the graduate process in the UK. Like, it's supposed to help graduates find jobs, and he tailored a CV to make him seem like a perfect candidate, and he couldn't get through it. The graduate scheme wouldn't accept him, and he was like, look, I'm a company director, I know exactly what a CV needs to be like. So yeah, it's a very broken thing right now. Which is very, very annoying. Do we have much more to chatter about? Do people have any more topics they'd like to bring up right now? Or shall I tempt fate by firing up the game and seeing whether we can play some more Machinika Museum? My plan today, by the way, is to play Machinika Museum to its end, and then I'm going to end stream regardless of when I actually end it. Cade was very kind and had a look and said he'd finished it now. And I'm on, I think, chapter 7, and it goes to 9 chapters. So what I could do is take a break before starting Machinika Museum, but by all means, if anybody's got anything they'd like me to chatter about, just let me know. It sounds good to you? You have years of the right experience, but no certificates. Yeah, that can be an issue, Halo. That's why I ended up going back to get my master's. Because I had years of the right experience and didn't have the degree, and was passed over again and again and again. You finished your apprenticeship as one of the top 3 people out of the 20 or 30 people who did the exam with you, and you still didn't get a job? Yeah. So it sounds good to you that... So I'll take my break now. I mean, I know it hasn't been as long as it should be, but yeah. It's been a stressful first half, what with all the technical issues. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, Dina. Nowadays, if you were applying, you would be able to say, you know, you've been diagnosed with the ADHD and the autism, and they would have to make accommodations for you. In things like interviews. But I don't think you're looking for work now, are you? The stress with all the technical things failing, absolutely. Now you could say it, but they wouldn't hire you still because you're disabled, and that means once you're in, they can't get rid of you easily. I mean, isn't that realistic? They have stricter rules about firing disabled people, yes. So people are okay with the idea of, I'll take the break now. At the moment you're not looking for work, yeah. Okay. Do the thing. Grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a drink. Think about moving your body, changing your focal length, medicine if you need to medicate, water if you need to hydrate. You know the drill. Pixel Maze whilst I'm gone. See you in 5 to 10 minutes. You have reached the Disco Doris channel, home of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Custom is important to us. Please hold. Operators are busy right now. We will get to you as soon as possible. Just a moment, please. We will be there with you shortly. We are your leading source of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Please hold until this content resumes. Thank you for holding. Your patience is appreciated, and we will be with you shortly. You have reached the Disco Doris channel, home of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Your custom is important to us. Please hold. All our operators are busy right now. We will get to you as soon as possible. Just a moment, please. We will be there with you shortly. We are your leading source of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Please hold until this content resumes. Thank you for holding. Your patience is appreciated, and we will be with you shortly. Doris channel, home of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Your customer is important to us. Please hold. Operators are busy right now. We will get to you as soon as possible. Just a moment, please. We will be there with you shortly. We are your leading source of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Please hold until this content resumes. Thank you for holding. Your patience is appreciated, and we will be with you shortly. You have reached the Disco Doris channel, home of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Your custom is important to us. Please hold. All our operators are busy right now. We will get to you as soon as possible. Just a moment, please. We will be there with you shortly. We are your leading source of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. Please hold until this content resumes. Thank you for holding. Your patience is appreciated, and we will be with you shortly. You have reached the Disco Doris channel, home of incompetent gameplay and handicrafts. There we go! Finally! Finally is everything working? Finally? There we go. Thank God for that. I'm not sure I can hear the game, but... Oh, I can hear the game. Okay. Well, apparently, we're back to disabling this. I can't remember how... What did I use the screwdriver? I remember I needed to do something. Yeah, I can't use the screwdriver. There we go. That's the way to do it. Okay, we've disabled it again. You can hear it? Okay, so next chapter. Okay, we've got some keys. Found an old key. Found a letter. Let's read the letter. Preliminary discovery report. We might be able to shed some light on these machines' origin, at least geographically speaking. We do not have an interstellar map specialist on site, but it is clear this redacted comes from redacted, and as of yet unexplored area of the galaxy. But why would they come to our planet? More importantly, why did we, redacted, without a warning? Shoot them? I think that might say shoot them. If we study more closely this little spherical device, nicknamed the Redacted by an archaeologist here, it should be possible to pinpoint its exact origin. No relation, this item's original users had to have quite agile fingers, and have more of them than humans do. So given name projector. Notes use eye protections. Okay. No time to lose here. I should go get the item at the museum. Is it you? What? Where am I going? The door? Door. Oh, okay. Looks like an eyeball. How do we get into you? Oh, key up there. That one? No. This key doesn't fit here. Okay. Do you fit? Okay. I see now why they sent me here. For safety reasons, they don't always expose the real artifacts in the museum, just replicas like this one. The original can't be too far. Okay, so that one is not the original. Is it worth trying to No, I haven't got anything I can duplicate. Can you use this mini camera to visualize hard to... Where... Kate, am I doing something wrong? Because I can't move away from this area. It says the original can't be too far. Ah! Okay, I see down here. The zipper's missing a slider. Can I not get you? I mean, you definitely look like what I need. You found a zipper slider. Excellent. Right, so let's go back to you. Right, so this is our original. I wonder whether there's anything else on the outside. No, it doesn't look like it. There are interesting symbols on the outside though. Can you see there's different symbols depending on the... Chapter 8. Click to continue. Oh, well, we've got it. Okay. This looks like it could rotate, but it's completely blocked right now. Okay. About you. Also completely blocked. Okay. What about you? What are you? Can I stick the camera down you? No? These don't seem to move anymore, so whatever I did there is done. I can see that it's got a thing that looks like it goes all the way round. Like a trail. Oh, I wonder whether the screwdriver will work on this. Looks like it will. Okay. It just goes backwards and forwards. Maybe I need to rotate it first? Okay, I'm confused. Okay. Aha! Okay. Okay, so that came out. What about this one? That came out. Even though this is round the wrong way. Whereabouts are you? You're about there, aren't you? Why are you doing a drift? Interesting. Ah, okay, so I can actually turn that round. Right, you should look like that. That goes up that way, doesn't it? That needs to be about there. That one needs to be about there. Okay. Right, okay. Oh, I still can't put anything down there. What happened to our zipper at the bottom? Okay. They've gone in. So I presume they were something to do with this. I'm very... What the heck? What am I trying to do with this? Any ideas? Come on. Come on. Okay, so a bit came out the top. Woo! Okay. I've got another ball. Everything's gone blank. Why has everything gone blank? Is it supposed to have gone blank? Have I broken everything? It's fine. Okay, I've got a cursor back. Nap time. I don't know. Do I just have to wait, Cade? Passed out now. I owed 1,000 gold to the clinic. The capture hasn't gone wonky. I've still got the cursor. Okay, that's a problem. It's a technical issue. So do you think I should close it and start again? Yours was a bit slow, but it came back. Mine has not come back. It's definitely a technical issues stream, isn't it? Right, I've closed the game. Right, let's try it again. Hope it saved. Okay, it is back. Yes, and we are at the same place. So that's a good, I suppose. Oh! I've got a thing. I found a gear wheel. Well, that was less of a wheel and more of an arc. That's missing a thing, isn't it? I can slide that. I can slide that. I can slide that. There should be a thing there. I think I'm missing things. So, I don't think... Oh, I could put that in this side, I suppose? Does that make any difference? Found a small gear. Found a large gear. I'm guessing both of those go in here somewhere. Oh, I think large gear probably goes in there. No? Small gear? Okay, that definitely goes in there. That's fine. What? Both of those look fine. Or is it me clicking on them that's making the issue? Okay. Looks like a power storage unit, but it's completely dead right now. Why can't I get to the back here? I mean, it's opened something up, but I can't get to it. I can get to that, I can get to that, but I can't get to the one at the back. Ah! Turn it around like that. Now I can look at this one. Huh. Will that go in there as well? It will. That will go there. But I don't know if that's helpful for any reason. The gear is way too large to fit here, but it's not too large to fit here, is it? Okay. Anybody any bright ideas? 'Cause I'm not sure I do. Oh, duplicating. Got two of those. Okay, got a shard of crystal. Let's try putting the crystal in there. Oh. Now let's duplicate that as well, just in case that can't be duplicated. Okay, let's put you back in there. Is there any point doing anything more with this? Don't think so. We moved the thing down and got a thing out of it. We've put that in there. Can I put you back? No? I feel like that's something I'm going to need to do at some point. What was the very first thing you did in the game? I disabled the whatchamacallit. I don't see anywhere to put the screwdriver, if that's what you're trying to suggest I do. It was a hint about duplicating the cogs. Oh, I got there without seeing that that thing. Maybe I need to leave the cogs in the other bit. So let's put cogs back in here. Okay, then nothing's working there. So I don't think I needed to put the cogs back in there. Point whatsoever to... Ah, that moves the outside ring. What do I need to move the outside ring for? Nothing's happened there. Oh, hello, Mandalay. They want to see you. Yes, they do. Ooh, that sounds nice. Oh, aren't the black bean ones normally a bit spicy? Oh, I have a tail in front of my face instead. What I really need to see is cat butthole, apparently. Feed time. I mean, Pokey could feed her. Okay, let's carry on turning the outside ring. Oh, should I? Okay. Okay. Oh, we've got another globe inside the globe. Oh, actually, that one's not very globe-like, is it? It looks more like a flower. Hello. Why did I go to the underneath of it? Okay. Can't use you on that. Camera in the bottom hole? I suppose that's possible, yeah. So that just moves the inside one. That moves both of them. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be achieving here. Like, am I supposed to achieve them all in one side or something? You assume if I move the camera there will be dots to say, well, I can look. Okay, so there should be a blue in that one, a white one in yet. Oh, I see. Thank you. Okay. So I do want the white one in there. That's fine. So what's the most difficult one to move? That's the blue in the right place. That's blue. Where's black? Down the bottom. Okay. So... oh, whoops. That one moves the yellow. Okay. Thank you, Snowdrake. Oh! Well, we've got some type of planetarium. Well. Seems to want to go to a precise spot. What is going on here? It very much looks like our own solar system. Only one last machine that might hold some answers. It looks like that's Earth with the moon, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Next game! Or next chapter, I should say, rather than game. Oh. This looks like a very big box. And it looks like I need to... Aha! Okay. Last machine from the Saturn Atlas site. So most of it's redacted, but what's on the other side? Oh my god. Standard container locks. A is B3, which is 34512. A5. So do we assume that B is A5, which is 14223? One, 4, 2, 2, 3. No. Actually, let's try D next. 1, 4, 2, 2, 3. Okay, C4. And I think that's going to be C. Two 5-2-1-4. 2, 5, 2, 1. Everything's blowing up. What? Did I break everything? It's that blasted C4. Did that happen to you as well, Cade, or was it just me? C4 blows up. Ah, okay. What is this? Broken is what it is. Well, that looks like a pilot's seat to me. Okay, we're sitting in it. This might be a bad idea. It looks like the case of the scroll I studied earlier could fit here. I have to check this. scroll case. Okay. What's this? Okay. That doesn't work though, does it? That works, I think. Okay, we found something else. What do we got here? You picked up alien machines, okay. That one is that one there. Oh, okay. What's happening on the back? I need stuff in the side as well, but... that looks like a screwdriver job. Yeah, I don't think it's that one. That one looks too big. Okay. That one we can definitely use. Right, let's put you in the right place. Maybe it is that one. It was that one. Okay. Well, something's gonna fit in there. What's going on here, though? Do I have to match them up? Well, that was fairly simple. Oh! We're making progress here. We are indeed. Okay, that goes in there. Okay. Oh, my chair's hovering. Hello, you. Right. So we're missing 2 more pieces. I reckon that possibly goes in there. No? No. Something can be plugged in here, but what? It didn't go the first time I tried it. Why was that? Just because it hadn't given me the... what's it before? Snacks, water and a pair of clean undies before going any further. Yep. I need to put the helmet on and sit myself down. That's my navigation system. Don't I need the helmet on though? I feel like I need the helmet on. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Earth. Forgotten what that one is. I mean, that's definitely Earth. That's definitely Saturn. Is that Jupiter, that other one? Is Jupiter. Also bring a book or two. I mean, I feel like... oh, I can move everything. What am I trying to achieve, though, by moving everything? Like where I'm going. Oh, okay. Let's... I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. But I think everybody realises that I do not know what I'm doing. Is there anything that's got pink things on it still? No, everything looks like it's got blue things on it now. I don't know what I'm supposed to be... Oh. Okay, so I need to match this up, so... Jupiter needs to be to my left. I don't see how I can match this up, though. Yeah, I don't see how I can match this. Two, 3, 5. So there's something going on here, but I'm not sure what. Do I need... What do I do with the... I can look to the right and I can look to the left. I can click on each of these. I don't know whether this script is decipherable, but there's nothing lit up in the numbers here. And then there's 2 and 3 lit up in the numbers here. I'm calling them numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll call them. 4's lit up there. Nothing's lit up for Mars. 2, 3 and 4 are lit up for Jupiter. And 3 is lit up for Saturn. What am I doing? I mean, I assume it's something to do with getting everything into the right place. But I don't quite understand what I'm supposed to do. So is there anywhere here where I can see Saturn and Jupiter at the same time? There is not. So what do the spots and stripes mean, do we think? There's a full rotate. I can't rotate it fully. I can rotate it to there. And then I can rotate it to there, but is that a full rotation? Yes, that is a full rotation. I cannot rotate multiple times, no. I can only rotate once. I can rotate anti-clockwise and I can rotate clockwise. How long did it take you to do this one, Cade? Did you grasp what you were trying to do? I might be overthinking it. I mean, is it something to do with rotating the planets or not? No. Can I do anything with you? No? Okay. I feel like I want to put this on, but... why can I rotate the planets if it's nothing to do with the planets? Rotating helps. Oh, I can move me around. Is it something to do with this scroll? You said I was overthinking it. Look at the planet. Okay. Oh, some of them have got more pink labels on than I thought. Okay. Oh, okay. So I need the right number of. I need the right label on each one. Okay, so let's start with Mars. There's nothing. Sorry, Venus. Nothing should be lit on Venus, and 2 and 3 should be lit on Mars. So 2 and 3 are lit on Mars. Where the heck is Venus? Nothing should be lit on Venus. Okay, nothing's lit on Venus. Hang on. Nothing's lit on Mercury, and 2 and 3 should be lit on Venus. What am I doing? So that's Mercury. Nothing's lit on Mercury, that's fine. And 2 and 3 should be lit on Venus. 3 is... 2 is. Okay. Earth should have just the spot lit, and Mars shouldn't have anything. Okay, where is Mars? Over there. That should have nothing lit. Two, 3, and 4 for Jupiter, and 3 for Saturn. Two, no. Spot, yeah. 3, yeah. Just 3. Oh, 3's on there. Have I done them the wrong way round, Cade? Because I feel like I've done the thing. Last one is wrong. Oh, just the 3 should be lit. Oh, it's giving me a course. Using Jupiter's slingshot. Ah. I think I just set up some sort of autopilot. Oh. I've got the helmet on. We're off. We might be off. We're back to our spaceship. Hello, spaceship. When I say our spaceship, I mean the spaceship that the navigation seat belongs to it. Well, that doesn't look so good. Looks like I'm not done here. Ah, so that sets it up for the next game, I presume. So Machinika Atlas, the sequel to Machinika Museum, coming in 2024. Oh, that's taken us quite neatly to nearly 8 o'clock. I know it's not quite 8 o'clock yet. And as I said, I think what I'm going to do is... should have packed more snacks. Indeed, maybe. I think what I'm going to do is, as I said, end stream now. More undies as well. You know, is anybody going to care that I'm a little bit smelly out in space? Sorry for so many technical difficulties today. It's been a day. Right, I've got quite a number of people online for me right now. So Ryan is chatting. Beardageddon is playing Sea of Thieves. Bit of Alice is playing Home Safety Hotline. Bit of Alice is who used to be Pixel Pit. In space, no one can smell your stench. Exactly. Spar is playing Sea of Thieves. Toejam is playing Valorant. Pink Clouds G1 is playing Sunhaven. Schecter is playing Sekiro. Bane is playing Serum. Anybody you want to go to? He's playing Grim Fandango soon. Would you like to go to Ryan then? It's been a little while since I last raided Ryan. Last time I raided Ryan, his computer immediately broke, and he lost the fact that we raided. So let's give it a go and go across to Ryan. I will be back tomorrow, probably playing some more Planet Crafter if everybody hasn't got fed up with it. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for everybody who chatted. Thank you to those of you who lurked. Thank you for resubs. Thank you to my lovely, lovely mods. And as always, be kind, be awesome. Bye! Be kind, be awesome. Bye!
Series, if you weren't here earlier and whatnot, those watching on YouTube, you see the thumbnail and everything. This series is what I'm calling Player to Dev. The games that inspired me to become a game developer. I will get to this in a hot second. So we're going to be playing the games. This is going to take months, dude, to get all the way through, because I want to finish these games, not just like play them for a one-off and then we never finish them. No. We are going to finish these games. So we're going to play all the games that inspired me to become a game developer. Then once we're done with those, we are going to play a good number of games that I helped work on, that I actually worked on. A lot of these games are going to be from Telltale and whatnot. But so yeah, we're going to go through the games that inspired me to become a game developer. And hold on to your butts. There's going to be a lot of point and click adventure games. And then after we're all done, said and done, we're going to